world does more harm than good. You know, we all wish that not all this terrible shit was going on, not all of this chaotic shit was going on, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. If we think about it for a minute, you can see that, yeah, the world is not nice. The world is not a good place. It's actually evil. They try to cover up the fact that the world is not evil when the world is evil, and you got people that try to masquerade or hide their evilness and try to play like they're the protagonist, the hero, or the good guy when they're really the antagonist, the bad guy, and this villain. The world is controlled and operated by negative things. The world is run by scumbags, liars, cheaters, frauds, assholes, and so on and so forth. It's cooked like we are totally fucking cooked. And that's the thing too though, is that with all the wars going on, I don't get what they're actually trying to achieve anyways. Like they're only making things worse by going to war. Cause all you're doing is killing, all you're doing is bombing shit up, blowing shit up, trying to conquer shit that doesn't belong to you, or trying to do all this extra stuff when there's no need for that. If they say that nobody is above the law, then how come the president is not facing any consequences for his crimes, or not facing any criminal justice system for what he did? So of course he is above the law. And now if this was like a normal person or no person of power, they would have not gone away with this. They would have faced some consequences in jail time for this, because they hold people like cops and presidents to a different standards, and they held them and they treat them like they're above it, like everybody else. Is just sickening. And this is why that people take the law into their own hands. When something happens, they're not so serious about it, but when stuff escalates, now they want to get serious about it when they should have been serious about it when it first happened. Because the law doesn't care about victims, the law doesn't care about regular people, because if they did, then nobody wouldn't be struggling, nobody wouldn't be going through all this bullshit, because they hold people of power to higher standards, or different standards, or even trying to hold them above everyone else, is the exact reason why that stuff escalates. Because they use that phrase, nobody is above the law, so they can make America feel vindicated or feel superior against other countries when America isn't. And this so-called American dream bullshit is fake too. Like, what do you mean, American dream? Should it just be called just a dream? I have a dream. I don't need to say American dream. Like, no, it's just a dream. You got people that do heinous crimes and they get less amount of jail time or consequences, but when somebody does a crime that is not as bad, they get more time than that. Like, it's such a big fucking joke. It really is. If you have soldiers or military or militia going to war, it's okay. But when you have gang fights going on and the gang members be shooting up each other, killing each other, then it's a problem. Like it's so stupid. And you see, that's what I'm trying to say. They held these people of power and they hold them like they're above everybody when they're not, when they shouldn't be. You can't even trust the world that you're living in. You can't even trust nobody these days without shit going downhill. And people get wrongly convicted all the time. They do. Because instead of trying to free the wrongfully convicted, they're so quick to try to free the convicted. You see how that work? Because don't care about the wrongly convicted, because if they did, they would have did more. They would have did more than what they can to try to resolve the case and try to get the case fixed. But when they're doing a case on a convicted person, they care more about that. Like, it is wickedness and evilness, and they try so hard to normalize the pedophilia. They're trying to reduce the age of consent, and since they're trying to reduce the age of consent, they're all pedophiles. They are, because if you agree to that stuff, then you're a pedo too. Like, there's no debate about that. It's like they're trying to normalize crimes. It's like they're trying to normalize the behavior, because if nobody's not going to step up, then they're just a bunch of cowards at the end of the day. Because if nobody don't say nothing or try to call them out, then that's going to encourage them to do it even more. Stupidity outcompeted common sense, because stupidity is more common to find than common sense, while common sense is rarer to find. And that's about it for this video.